The triceps make up nearly 2/3 of your upper arm size, which means if your goal is truly impressive arms, optimal tricep gains should be one of your top priorities. The triceps are made up of 3 heads: the long head, the lateral head, the medial head, and understanding how these muscles work is the first step toward maximizing growth. Each head contributes differently depending on the angle of your arm and the type of movement you perform, which is why relying on just one exercise like pushdowns will never give you the best results. To fully develop your triceps, you need a balanced combination of heavy compound movements, targeted isolation exercises, proper training frequency, progressive overload, and smart recovery. One of the biggest mistakes people make is training triceps only after chest day with whatever energy they have left. If you truly want optimal gains, your triceps need dedicated focus and intentional programming. Heavy compound exercises are incredibly important because they allow you to use more weight and recruit more muscle fibers. Close grip bench presses are one of the best examples. By bringing your hands closer together on the barbell, you shift a greater portion of the workload from the chest to the triceps, forcing them to produce serious power. Weighted dips are another incredible tricep builder. When performed with an upright torso and controlled movement, dips heavily activate the triceps, while also engaging the shoulders and chest as secondary muscles. Isolation movements help fully fatigue the muscle and stimulate areas that compounds might not hit completely. Overhead tricep extensions are particularly valuable because they stretch the long head of the triceps. The long head crosses the shoulder joint, which means exercises performed with the arms overhead place it under deeper stretch and tension. This stretch-mediated tension is extremely effective for hypertrophy. Skull crushers, also known as lying tricep extensions, are another powerful movement when performed correctly. The key is controlling the eccentric phase, lowering the weight slowly, because that time under tension significantly contributes to muscle growth. Cable pushdowns remain a classic exercise, but small adjustments can dramatically improve their effectiveness. Instead of simply pushing the bar down quickly, focus on squeezing the triceps hard at the bottom and controlling the weight on the way up. Changing attachments, such as ropes, straight bars, or V-bars, slightly alters the angle and muscle activation, helping target different heads of the triceps. Training volume also plays a crucial role in optimal tricep gains. Research consistently shows that muscles grow best when they receive around 10 to 20 challenging sets per week. For triceps, this volume can be spread across 2 or 3 workouts to maintain intensity and allow proper recovery. For example, one day might emphasize heavy pressing movements. Rep ranges should also vary. Heavy sets in the 5 to 8 rep range build strength and recruit high-threshold muscle fibers, while moderate sets of 8 to 12 reps are ideal for hypertrophy. Higher reps in the 12 to 15 range can increase metabolic stress and muscle endurance. Combining all 3 ranges within a training program creates a powerful stimulus for growth. Another key principle for optimal tricep development is progressive overload. Muscles grow when they are challenged beyond what they are accustomed to, which means gradually increasing the difficulty of your workouts. This can be done by adding weight, increasing repetitions, improving form, or shortening rest times. Even small improvements each week accumulate into significant gains over time. However, pushing harder is only part of the equation. Recovery is just as important. Muscles grow during rest, not during the workout itself. Sleep, nutrition, and recovery days all determine how effectively your body can repair and build new muscle tissue. Protein intake is particularly critical. Consuming enough high-quality protein provides the amino acids necessary for muscle repair. Many fitness experts recommend roughly 1.6 to 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day for those focused on muscle growth. Hydration and overall calorie intake also influence performance and recovery. If your goal is to gain muscle mass, being in a slight calorie surplus often helps maximize growth potential. Another often overlooked factor in tricep training is mind-muscle connection. Instead of simply moving weight from point A to point B, focus mentally on the contraction of the triceps during each repetition. Research suggests that consciously engaging the target muscle can increase activation and improve hypertrophy over time. Slowing down repetitions, maintaining strict form, and eliminating momentum help reinforce this connection. Tempo training can also enhance results. For example, using a controlled 3-second lowering phase and a powerful 1-second contraction can dramatically increase time under tension, making even moderate weights extremely challenging. Training frequency is another strategic tool for optimal tricep gains. Rather than hitting triceps extremely hard once per week, spreading the workload across multiple sessions keeps the muscles stimulated more consistently. This approach often leads to better strength progression and muscle growth because the muscles are exposed to frequent growth signals without being completely exhausted in a single session. Variety also plays an important role. While consistency is crucial, occasionally rotating exercises can prevent plateaus and continue challenging the muscles in new ways. For instance, switching from barbell skull crushers to dumbbell versions changes the stability demands and range of motion. Similarly, using cables instead of free weights provides constant tension throughout the movement, which can enhance muscle activation. Another advanced technique that can help stimulate additional growth is intensity methods such as drop sets, rest pause sets, and supersets. Drop sets involve performing an exercise to near failure, reducing the weight, and immediately continuing the set. This extends the time under tension and pushes the muscle beyond its normal limits. Rest pause training involves performing a set to failure, resting briefly, and then continuing for additional repetitions. Supersets combine 2 exercises back-to-back with minimal rest, increasing metabolic stress and efficiency. However, these techniques should be used strategically rather than every workout to avoid overtraining. Consistency ultimately remains the most powerful factor in achieving optimal tricep gains. Many people jump from one program to another too quickly, expecting instant transformation. In reality, muscle growth is a gradual process that requires months and years of disciplined effort. Tracking your workouts, maintaining good technique, and steadily progressing over time will produce far better results than constantly chasing the newest trend. Equally important is avoiding common mistakes. Partial repetitions, swinging movements, and rushed sets reduce the effectiveness of the exercise. Prioritizing controlled motion, full range of motion, and proper elbow positioning ensures the triceps do the majority of the work. Warm-ups should also never be skipped. Preparing the elbows and shoulders with lighter sets and mobility work reduces injury risk and improves performance during heavier lifts. Ultimately, optimal tricep development is the result of intelligent training, balanced exercise selection, progressive overload, sufficient nutrition, and disciplined recovery. When these elements work together, the triceps respond with strength, size, and definition. Over time, the horseshoe shape on the back of the arm becomes more visible, and the arms themselves appear significantly larger and more powerful. While flashy exercises and extreme workouts often attract attention online, the real secret remains surprisingly simple. Train hard, train smart, recover properly, and stay consistent. When you apply these principles week after week, month after month, your triceps will grow stronger, thicker, and more defined, delivering the kind of arm development that truly stands out both in the gym and beyond.